So here are the simple things that you need to make yogurt. One, we're going to create what's called a double boiler. And for those of you who don't know what a double boiler is, it's one pot that has boiling hot water in it, and then you put another pot inside of that just on top so that the milk doesn't scald. What we start with is a bigger pan. You're going to want a bigger pot, and then you're going to have a smaller pot that's going to fit inside of that. And in the next video, you'll see how that works together. The next thing you're going to need is a quart of milk. You can use raw milk, you can use natural milk. I use just natural milk today. No hormones, no antibiotics, those kinds of things. And I usually have a jar. This is the jar I will use to make my yogurt in, so I have a plastic lid on top of just a regular mason jar. You're going to want something like a candy thermometer. I made the mistake of trying to use one of those meat thermometers that you put in the oven. Don't do that because you'll destroy it. So use a candy thermometer. These are pretty inexpensive, and I really only use this in the cooling process. This is a starter yogurt. This is a batch that I made before. I always make sure I don't run out. I always have a couple of tablespoons left so that I can make my next batch. If you don't have any homemade, obviously, because you're learning how to do this, you'll want to start with some plain yogurt from the store. I like Stonyfield, and I like their whole milk yogurt. Make sure it's plain, and you'll only need a couple of tablespoons to get started. This is something that people who do canning use, and basically it's not necessary, but if you want to make sure you don't make a mess pouring the milk from the pan into the jar, this is a great tool. This is my yogurt maker, and really all it is a little warming station. It's the Salton, and this is a discontinued model, but you can still find it on Amazon for a crazy amount of money, or you can find it on eBay. I found mine on eBay, and I paid about $49, and it's definitely made its money back. It's a very simple thing. Basically, it's just kind of a warming unit. And it came with a plastic container, but I usually use my own quart jar so I don't have to transfer the yogurt again. Make sure all of your supplies are clean, but this is what you need to make yogurt.